What's up guys, it's Devin and welcome back to another PC building simulator. We left off last time, I have no idea where. All I know is that we got some computers in the hallway, we gotta take a look at them, and this is becoming a lot more hard to remember what I have to do, because we're in a state now where we are just getting more and more jobs as we go. So, we have an i5 6400 and a 6600 and an 8 gig stick of RAM. I'm assuming both of these need something like that. And I want to apologize in advance if I am a little bit on the tired side. I just got finished watching a movie, and on top of that I've also did a session. That's so flippin' loud. I gotta turn that down in my headset. I finished a session with Matt earlier, so I'm a little bit on the tired side. And on top of that, we were working on a project as well that you guys will eventually figure out, or you guys will eventually learn about, I should say. Alright, so we got two computers here. One needs to be upgraded, the other one also needs to be upgraded. This one specifically needs a 6400, which we now have that. So we're going to go ahead and take apart the cover here. Going to take apart this really cheap stock cooler. And what do you got in there right now? I'm curious. I'm just trying to be nosy. We got a Celeron G3900. Not a very powerful CPU, my friend. Good thing we have a brand new 6400 waiting for you right here. And all we gotta do now is put some thermal paste on and put our cooler back on, and then on top of that we need to take this guy's stick of RAM out and put some new RAM in there, because clearly 2 gigabytes is not working out for this dude. So we're going to go ahead and take our 8 gig stick that we grabbed, and we're going to put that in there. We're going to go ahead and put our panel back on. It's not looking dusty in there, so we don't have to worry about that. Who's this guy's name? This is Bruce. Did Bruce want me to scan for viruses? No, he's just the award-winning author thingamabob dude. Alright, so that's looking like it's okay. All we gotta do now is plug it in. And I really can't wait to get my auto cable, because auto cable is gonna help me out so much in the long run. Go and boot that up. I want to see how much auto cable costs. I'm gonna be absolutely real with you. Auto connect is $1,000. Oh, do we have this? We have the second table already, and we're very, very far away from the third. So I'm almost considering just getting the connect tool, honestly. Let's see how much we get from these jobs first, and then we'll decide from there. It boots up, guys, all set with that, and I think we're ready to just put this in the hallway and collect our payment. Got ourselves 355 bucks. Alright, gonna discard that. This guy needs to be able to play Bush Flight Simulator, meaning he needs that other i5, the 6600, and it's also looking like that's gonna be the only thing he needs. Everything else should be fine, because I didn't order anything else. I feel like if I, had seen anything else, I would have bought something for it. But I didn't buy anything, so I'm assuming the CPU is the only thing we need. And it's not looking like that's the case. So now my leading question is, what do I need? What's that? That's an 8 gig stick. That's more than enough for it, right? 8 gigs. You want to play at minimum or recommended? Minimum, okay. So the 8 gig stick's fine. He's got 4 gigs of VRAM, I think. There shouldn't be a problem. Unless the actual CPU just is not good enough. Let me buy a 474 gigabyte. Let me see if that helps. 470, oh, they're the same price. Okay. Well, I can buy an 8 gig for $5 less. Only thing is, it's not, the core frequencies are slightly bit lower, but it's better in like almost every other way possible. I think I'm gonna buy this guy the 8 gig one, just so he has a little more leeway room in the future. I'm gonna make it same day, because I want this guy to I want this guy in and out of here. Not because I hate him, but I just don't want to get caught up in a bunch of jobs at once. So we're going to go ahead and take this card out. And we're going to try and put in a 470 and see if that's better. And we'll see if that gives us what we need. If I connect this, will it say it's good? No. Alright, next point of attack. We're going to power it up. I didn't buy a standoff yet, huh? Or I didn't buy the auto plug-in, huh? Not yet, anyway. We're going to plug this in, and we're going to go ahead and install Will It Run on this computer real quick. And we're going to have it tell us specifically what it needs in terms of specs. Alright, I got it up right here, and it's looking like it actually is a CPU issue. For whatever reason, apparently my 6600 is not as good as a 1500X. So I am going to have to do a little more research here. Let me look at a 1500X. 1500X. That's not what it is. 1500X. Really? Do I not have it? I don't. Oh, that's my inventory. What am I talking about? 1500X versus a 6600. Well, the frequency's better. I guess just in general, I guess it's just not as good. What's the price point? 1500X is more expensive. Okay. So what if I go from... What if I go buy like a really expensive thing here? Guess I can buy them a 6700. Let's do that. Let's see if buying a 6700... Because I don't want to switch out this entire dude's motherboard. I don't have the budget for that, unfortunately. So we're going to have to see if potentially using a 6700 works better. Or if we're just being stupid. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now it says it's going to run it. That's perfect. That's all we need to know. Now I can finally put this thing back together and have it run. And it looked a little bit on the cluttered side on the desktop, so I may also see if they need a virus clean, because it's looking like that they click on a bunch of different things and they have a bunch of downloads on their desktop. So let's check that email real quick. Let's see what it says. Yeah, I know it runs a bit slow. Okay, so that means we are definitely going to need to run our virus scanner, or also remove Will It Run off their computer too, because we don't want to leave a bunch of our own clutter on their rig either. So I guess on the upside, if we ever decide we need a 6600, I guess that's gonna be something we have on hand. So I guess we don't have to really buy another one, which I guess makes, you know, I guess that makes it better in the long run. But can I please close that out, please? I don't want to minimize it. I want to close it out. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm working with a new mouse right now. I just bought myself an A70X from Bloody, and it's a good mouse. Very nice, very comfy. I just gotta get used to it is all. That's just my main problem. So that should be fine. I don't really need to wait for this. I can just put it in the delivery area and collect our payment. There we go. 5 stars. Let's go. Alright. Discard that. And this guy is just a... Okay, I'm pretty sure I built a PC for this guy. And I guess he's just advertising his stuff now. That's kind of funny. We'll delete that, I guess. Alright. This guy needs a new PC. Okay. Well, that's great. This is our first ever full project build. We need 16 gigs of RAM, at least a half a terabyte of storage. I need to spend less than $750. I got that. I can do that. Because you know what? It does not need to be a gaming PC. It even say right here, it doesn't have to be fancy. So we could literally get away with giving this guy like a Pentium. And I think we can do good. So let's go accept this. All we have to do now is we grab the sticky note from our whiteboard over here, and we put it down on the table. And now what we have to do is we got to go to the shop and we have to. I'm looking over there again. We need to buy every single part for this PC because we're starting off with nothing. So we're gonna buy a case, and I like to cheap out in the case. I like the Silverstone with the window because it's just nice. You get to see inside of it, and it's on the cheap side, and it does pretty much everything you want it to do. Whether you can even put a liquid cool system in here if you really wanted to. So we'll do that. We'll go ahead and buy him a Power King 300. We don't need to really. It's only for slideshows. We don't need a whole ton of power. They said at least 500 gigabytes. So we'll buy them a, I think mine's that I have is broken, so. And they're the same price. You know, we're going with the Seagate because the Seagate is a lot faster. Still slow, but faster. We'll buy them a 1030. That's fine. And then we need 16 gigs of RAM. So we'll buy 2 8-gig sticks. 1, 2. We'll use an H170 MTech, and we'll go ahead and buy a cheap cooler, and then we're going to go ahead and buy him a Celeron. And let's buy him the best Celeron. The question is, which one is that? It's looking like the best Celeron we got, or not the Celeron, the Pentium. I don't want a Celeron, I want a Pentium. Pentiums are better, I think, right? Pentium, we'll give him the best Pentium we got. We got the G4520. It's only dual core, but you know what? It gets the job done for slideshows. So we'll do that. Our total is 545, much less than the 750 that we have for budget. And we're going to go ahead and hit buy now for the next day. And then we'll take care of that in the morning. So we got the upgrade. This guy has a 3D mark. I'm on it again. I'm back what I did before. I don't really like to do 3D marks because I don't really have a bunch of components unlocked to really kind of get that, like, to get the score that I want. Like, I like to really overshoot scores now in my main profile, but with this one I can't really overshoot a whole ton. So I end up just kind of throwing these on the back burner until the future. So I'm not gonna accept that one. I hate using my computer at the moment. It would be great if you could upgrade my graphics card. What do you got right now? You got a 750 Ti, dude. You need a new graphics card. 16 gigs of RAM and Cleano does. What do you got for a RAM stick? 8 gigs. You just need another 8 gig stick. Okay, cool. We'll upgrade your graphics card. You had a 750 Ti. That's not a very good card. So let us buy him an even better card. You know what? Let us buy him. Let's buy him a 1050 Ti. Why not? We will get him the second stick of RAM. I believe it was 2666, right? Yes. So we need 2666, and then we need to clean out the dust. So we'll do that as well. We'll accept that. That's in transit. This guy wants an upgrade, and again, it's a 3D Mark score. Not a very high one, though. Honestly, you know what this one could do? I could buy this guy a better power supply. We'll buy him a better power supply, and then we're gonna upgrade his what do I have right now for the rest of this stuff? Not worried about RAM. I'm not worried about the storage because that's not gonna make much of a difference. And even the 6600K shouldn't be a problem. But you know what? We'll upgrade him. We'll give him a 6700K. We'll do that. We'll do next day, and we'll accept that. And I'm sure we can get that 3D Mark score, because what I think I want to try and do. Okay, well. What I thought I had unlocked, I don't. I wanted a GPU tuner. I wanted to overclock the GPU. Forgot that I'm on a file that doesn't have that unlocked. So now, we'll just have to worry about that when it gets here. We got 10 days to do it. I'm sure we can figure it out. And then we just got the new parts here as well. So that's perfect. Alright, cool. So that's fine. I'm not going to buy the auto cable tool today. Only because I only have 1400. So that's fine. I'm just going to go ahead and shut down for the day. turn the light off, and we're going to go ahead and start the next day here, where we have a bunch of different stuff coming in. A bunch of different stuff. Alright, so we got ourselves the main case here. I'm going to turn the light on and turn the computer on. You got the empty case right here. You know it's empty when there's no sticky note on it, because the sticky note is already on their desk. So this is the empty case. So we're going to open up the case, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up the back here. Going to open the drive bay. Now I'm going to go ahead and put our Power King 300 in that we bought for this guy. Really don't like having to screw in all this stuff myself, because my other file just does it all for me, and in a very quick manner as well, I should add. Put the hard drive in there. We'll close up the drive bay. Now we need to put the motherboard in, so we'll put that in the front here. Oh, I love auto stand. You know what? I'm going to do my trick again. I've been playing my other file for so long, I forgot about my trick. So you go sideways, and you just hold down the mouse button, and it does both of them at once. And it makes it a lot easier to screw things in a timely manner, at least for what you have given to you at the moment. So we got the motherboard in. We're going to open up the socket. We're going to put our G4550 in here. Or 4520, I'm sorry. We're going to go ahead and shut the lid. We're going to put our our CPU cooler on there. And I'm going to start plugging everything in here. Our CPU power, our motherboard power. Got to plug our fan in for cooling. Got to plug our I/O panel in. Got to plug in the the hard drive. I keep trying to say different things. Now we need the RAM. We're going to grab they needed 16 gigs, so we're going to go ahead and open up two things, and we're going to put 8 and 8. So we got one, and we got the other. Now we just need to worry about the 1030 that we bought for them, wherever that is. There it is. Oh yes, that's right, we got to remove this first, huh? Keep forgetting. I'm going to take care of that. I'm going to grab our 1030, we're right there. I'm going to put that in. I don't think it needs power, so we're good on that regard. All we have to worry about now is plugging this bad boy in and making sure we can install Omega on it, and we should be able to give this to our friend Bruce. I think it's Bruce, right? No, it's not Bruce, it's Orient. I'm sorry, Orient Express 64. That's the guy. He wants the computer for slideshows. I'm going to close up the back panel here. I'm going to go ahead and turn the power on. I'm going to install the... oh no. It's installed with the... Wait, where is it? Oh, it's already plugged. I plugged it in already. I'm being stupid. Alright, so while that's doing its thing, I'm going to go and shut the PCI lock, because I don't want that to stop me from putting it in the hallway. Alright, now that that's the case, it started up and just fine. No issues here. And we can go ahead and close it up and put it in the hallway. And we'll collect that payment from there. Yay! And it was one of the planned ones, so we didn't actually end up getting a like, it's always more likely than not going to be 5 stars. So all right, so we got to upgrade this guy. This one's going to be very interesting. Oh, this is a weird case. I got to open it from this side, because this is the side that actually has all the components and stuff. It's weird because it's a very small case, but it's still a full ATX case, which is really weird to me. All right. So we need to upgrade the graphics card. First things first, I'll remove the PCI lock. Get that out of here. Also, why do you have 2 PCI covers taken off when you have a card that does not require that? Dude's just missing a PCI slot, I guess. Alright. You want more RAM? I bought you a second stick, so we'll put that in there. Oh, didn't mean to do that. And we'll put that right in there. We're gonna go ahead and clean out the thing real quick, just so that it's all good to go. I'll be back with you guys in a second when this is all done, and we can put our new card in as well. There we go. Alright, time to put our new card in. This one is gonna require both the PCI things out, so that's fine. They already did that for us. We can put that in. It just only barely fits. That's ridiculous. And we're gonna go ahead and plug that in. And then we're going to go ahead and plug the case in. And then we're going to go ahead and start it up, and we're going to be able to see if it runs. Starts up no problem. Guy's got a lot of clutter, so I'm going to go ahead and real quickly I'm gonna real quickly install the USB drive because it's looking like this guy's gonna need a virus scan. I can just tell by how many different things they just have on their desktop here. They got a bunch of like random clutter files. I mean they're pretty cultured. They got Grand Theft Auto 5 on there, which is weird because you had a 750 Ti and what CPU did you have? You had a Pentium. Dude, why do you have GTA 5? You have GTA 5, but you have a Pentium in your system. Surprisingly, you had no viruses, which is actually hilarious, because you do have a lot of clutter. How the heck do you suppose you play Grand Theft Auto 5 with a Pentium? I guess it's possible you can get it to run, or you can get it to start up, but you definitely wouldn't be able to play it very properly, would you? Alright, we're going to go and put the side panel back on. And we're going to go ahead and put it in the hallway and just collect our payment. I don't think there's anything else you had to worry about, right? You wanted MSI. That's fine. Why? It doesn't matter. I bought an MSI. Okay, cool. I bought an MSI card. I did good. There we go. Alright. Oh, this is the 3D Mark one. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, what's an NZXT case? That's pretty cool. Alright, well. Wait, is it? It is an NZXT case, right? I think so. It doesn't say on the front, usually it says it, but I guess not. Alright, well. We've got a 1050 Ti in here. I'm not going to upgrade that, but I will upgrade your CPU and see what kind of score that's going to give me. I'll go ahead and replace the CPU, and I'm going to go and, I'm gonna start getting 3D Mark installed here. First, I'm gonna put the 6700K in here. I'm gonna put the thermal paste on. I'm gonna put the cooling back on. Very good cooler, by the way. It's a very big one, I should say. All right, we're gonna go ahead and turn it on again. Auto standoff is not a thing. Or not auto standoff. I keep saying standoff. Auto cable tool is not a thing right now. I keep trying to do it and it's not working. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and assume this is enough. I am going to install 3D Mark and see what we're going to get for a result. So I'll be back with you guys in just a second. Also, just a quick reminder, if you want the best performance out of your RAM possible, this guy's got 2666 RAM as far as I last remember, but he doesn't have XMP turned on. So he's got to turn that on. And, okay, maybe it's not 2666. Apparently it's 24. Oh, it is 2666. It's just a matter of, it's just the actual, thing itself. The board does not support up to that much. So it only goes to 2400. That's fine. Either way, XMP should still be on to get the most out of your RAM / motherboard. Otherwise you're going to be running at not advertised speeds. We got 2255. It's looking like we're going to have to upgrade their card. So we're going to go ahead and turn that off. We're going to open the thing back up. And we gotta get this guy a better card. Because there's no other way I can see this happening, honestly. Maybe getting them another stick of RAM. But in the long run, I don't think that helps a 3D Mark score. So we're gonna go ahead and get them another card. We'll buy them. Honestly, we realistically should just buy them the best thing we have. Like that's probably our best bet. I'm gonna do same day only because like I don't want to have to wait. We'll go ahead and install it up here. Best thing we have on the market. Best CPU, best GPU. Ain't no way we're gonna fail this. If we really have to, what we could end up doing is overclocking the CPU. But I'm hoping it's not going to have to come to that. So. Oh, come on. I flippin' just did that. I cannot believe I just did that. I just accidentally pulled the computer off the thing and completely messed up 3D Mark. Okay, cool. Well, guess we're just gonna go ahead and restart everything. While we're waiting for that, we might as well take a look at some of the other emails here. We got some new parts. It's great. This guy wants a 3D Mark score. I'm not dealing with 3D Mark scores. This guy needs me to upgrade his storage. We'll take care of that. That's fine. What do you got right now? You got a 120. I will buy you a 500. I will buy you a 500 gigabyte 500. We'll buy that for next day. This guy needs 8 terabytes. What do you got right now? You got 500. I will buy you 2 4 terabytes. 1, 2. And then I'll steal back that other one that I think that I totally bought you last time. Do that. And it's the one we're working on right now. Okay, so we got 2 jobs tomorrow. That's not bad. And a blue screened. Why? What kind of a power supply is it? 300. That figures. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and take that out. We're gonna unplug that. We're gonna have to unplug all these wires as well. And we'll go ahead and upgrade his power supply, because I think that's what's gonna happen. I think that's what happened there. I think I put wicked powerful parts in there, and I think because of that, it completely just like made the PSU throw up on itself. So we'll put in a new PSU instead. We'll go ahead and reinstall our PSU mount bracket here. And then we should be able to run 3D Mark no problem at all. So we're going to go ahead and plug everything back in, from the motherboard to the CPU power to the, I guess, plugging it in to the GPU power, and we got to power the hard drive as well. Now we can go ahead and turn everything back on. We'll put the side panel back on. I'm really hoping I can figure this out, because I'm really not about to have to lose a rating for this, because I'm so close to 5 stars, and I really don't want to lose that. But I think I'm not going to have to worry about it crashing on us this time, because I think with a more powerful power supply, we should be, if I were to see them both together, if I just grabbed both of the most expensive things, the 6700 being 9 to 1 watts, and then our graphics card being 250. Yeah, that's exactly why. Our wattage exceeded the amount of wattage that our power supply actually gives us. So that's why it's not crashing on us anymore. I'm very happy that we learned that early on, because I was not about to spend another 9 days trying to figure that one out. I think this will do it, though. I think this will give us our desired score. At least, you know, I'm hoping somewhere like that. I really want it to be as best as I can get it, and hopefully it's at least what it wants. Because if it's just under, there's nothing really else I can do. I could overclock the card, but at the same time, I don't have that unlocked yet. So, and I'm nowhere near close to unlocking it. But it's not going to matter, because we just threw that 3D Mark score out of the water. we kind of overcompensated for that, and I guess, you know, it is what it is. It's still within my budget. No, it's not. It's very over my budget. Oh god. I need to tune some things down real quick. Oh god. I can't with this. This is actually ridiculous. This is stupid. Oh my god. I bought a 980 Ti just for this, and I am going wicked over. How much money do I have to spend? I have $170 to spend. I can't do that. I can't buy a $170 card. That's just not gonna happen. This is a problem. What did you had? This is very interesting. All right, graphics card needs to be definitely much cheaper. I'm thinking $290. This is perfect right there. We'll have to go this one to see how this one goes. Let's buy that one instead, and let's put this pair in here and see if I can do that instead. Let's put a 6600 instead, which is slightly better than a 6500, I think. We'll go ahead and put his cooler back on, plug it in, and then we gotta put in the other graphics card. I really don't want to have to give this guy the more expensive parts, because then I get a lower rating star anyway. I get a lower rating star because he's like, oh, you made me pay so much money. It's like, dude, you want a certain score, you're gonna get what you need to pay for. It's just as simple as that. Like, you know, you can't go into a shop being like, I want this ridiculous number 3D Mark score, but I only want to pay this much money. So if you go $1 over, guess what, buddy? You're getting a 0-star rating. It's like, dude, like, that just does not work. Like, you literally need to put money in if you want a decent rig. If you want it to do what you want it to do, then you gotta be able to put the money in for it. And if you can't, then that's not my problem. And it's still actually 45 over. I want to see something real quick. I'm gonna real quick, once this is done, if I get a good score, I'm gonna try and downgrade that Power King for something potentially cheaper that still fits within the restraints of our hardware here. So we'll let this finish up, and then if I can, I'm gonna try and like bump that down to maybe like a 500 or a 400. Oh my god, it's just out of range. What is this garbage? Alright, I got it. I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out this time. I am putting the 6700 back in. I am closing it up. I'm putting the cooler on it. But this time, I'm taking the power supply out, and I'm buying a 550 watt instead. I'm losing so much money on this dude. This is making me mad. I'm actually getting angry. Like, this is actually not something that I want to be dealing with right now. I'm gonna be absolutely real with you. This is exactly the reason I do not accept 3D Marks early on, because it's just a bunch of this. It's just a bunch of figuring out what can go where without going over budget, and it's such a pain in the butt. It's not something I want to be dealing with right now. It just isn't. You know, if I'm the one running the store, I'm technically the expert. Why are you trying to tell me what you want? Or what your budget is? If I tell you you're going to need to spend this much money, well, guess what, buddy? You're going to have to spend that much money. And I'm still 90 bucks over. How did that happen? How much does a 600 watt cost? How did that go up? Is this... Oh my god, dude. Actually. Really, actually. Ugh. Oh my god, it passed. It flippin' passed just barely. So that makes me wonder... I'm gonna try one more thing. I could not for the life of me get this to be under 500 without you know, not passing. Every time I go below 500 with a certain part, I bought another CPU. I bought so many different variations that isn't exceeding 500 or just barely exceeding 500, and some will work over 500. And then every time I go under 500 with some sort of setup, it doesn't hit this 3D Mark score it needs to. And I'm getting tired of working on it. This is why, in the first place, I say that if you get 3D Mark score requests, just turn them down, like I should have. This is why, because I'm done dealing with it. I'm done playing around with this damn thing, and I'm done. I got a passing score. It's 35 bucks over. Guy can't fish out another extra 35 bucks and gives me a bad review for it. You know what? I don't want him back here anyway. So guess what? Collect our payment. And the dude gives me 5 stars anyway. I went over budget every single time. What's the point of a budget if I go over it You don't give me a... If you give me a good review anyway. I wasted all that time? Really? Whatever, dude. I don't even care anymore. Lights off. PC off. I'm going to... Day 3! Let's go! Got a bunch of hard drives. I guess this entire day is just me installing hard drives, people. Okay. That's fine. So this guy wants 500 gigabytes. That's doable. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. It doesn't need to be cleaned at all, so I'll just go ahead and open it up. I'll unplug it. We'll take it out, and we're gonna go ahead and put in a 500 gigabyte in here. We're gonna plug it in, and we're gonna reinstall Omega because obviously it doesn't have an OS on it right now, so we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Go ahead and put that in there. We'll plug it in because I forgot to do that again. Man, I can't believe I lost so much money on that stupid 3D Mark job. It really just did not fend well for me. I don't mean to get angry or anything. It was really just eating away at me. I don't know why I let it do that, but it's whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug these drives here. This guy needs 8 gigabytes, so we're gonna have to take out both of his drives, and we're gonna have to put in both the 4 terabytes. 1 and 2. We'll plug both of those in. And then we'll be able to install the OS as well on the system. So put those back. Put our side panel back on. And then we'll start things back up, and hopefully we're good to go with this. I'll go ahead and power it on. I can't power it on because I didn't plug it in. This is all set, right? There's no, is there anything that needs to be worried about with, no, these are both scripted ones, so this is all set. Then this needs to be plugged in. And then we need to install our OS on it as well. So we'll go ahead and plug that in, turn it on. Accept our payment for this one. Got a nice 5-star review for that. That's great. This guy's in all capitals. Attention, I am Brian Eggleston. What do you want? Hard drive? What do you got? 500 gigabyte? That's doable. We'll accept that. I'm sorry. I'm very dead inside now, aren't I? I'm just so tired from that other job that it's just ridiculous. This guy's got an overheating PC. That sounds like a thermal paste problem. I bought a piece from a guy called Tim. Oh my god. Why does my uncle keep deciding to not put thermal paste on stupid things? Well, I'll accept this one even though it says 3D Mark, only because it's not asking for a specific score. This one is. I am rejecting that immediately. Alright, that's all set. We can go ahead and put this in a thing, and we'll go ahead and collect that delivery as well, or the payment as well. And delete that. New parts available. Great. PC off. Lights off. Next day. Oh, I hate this so much. Okay, we'll put our things here. We gotta put some thermal paste on that one. We'll bump the thermal paste out real quick because this is clear. Oh, this is the hard drive one. Never mind. Okay, fine. We're doing the hard drive one first then. That's not where the hard drive is. This is okay. We gotta open that. That's a cover. I see. And we gotta open up that. We gotta put in a. Oh, I have a 500 gigabyte. Alright, well, let's put that in there then. It doesn't say used, okay? It doesn't say used. You guys saw that, meaning it's totally brand new. I don't know where I got it from. Probably another guy's computer. Which means it probably has an OS on there already. I'd laugh my butt off if there's already an OS on here because it was somebody else's computer. That'd be hilarious. Nope, there's no S on it, so I guess it is kind of a brand new one. That's pretty cool. I guess we'll put the side panel back on. And once that's all done, this one just needs thermal paste, so we'll do that. I think these are also both scripted, so we don't have to worry about anything else. We'll take care of that. We'll grab this. No, we don't. No, what am I doing? I don't want to grab that. I just want to put thermal paste on it. And then we just got to run 3D Mark. So plug this in. And then we have to grab the USB from the other machine. So we'll turn that on. Take that out. That's all set. And then we need to place the USB drive in here. And then we gotta install 3D Mark. I'll collect the payment for that other one too while we're at it. Your rent is now due. Of course! Of course I'm spending more money! Fine, take your $500. I don't care. Got a 5-star rating, that's all I care about. I'm getting phone notifications, gotta love that. Alright. Technology, what do you want? It's a scripted one. It's a scripted one, that's fine. I can take that. This one's also a scripted one. You want a PSU and a CPU. Power King 400 and a 1200. We'll do that. Hit next day, we'll hit accept. This guy, what was this problem? I'm assuming this is probably gonna be like a freaking. It's gonna be a flippin' like a CPU or like a hard drive thing, isn't it? It won't turn on at all. No, that's definitely a motherboard thing then, huh? That's a motherboard thing. Either motherboard or PSU. No 3D marks. This guy needs to upgrade his PC to run Premiere Pro. Alright. Well, I shall... What do you need to run Premiere Pro at the minimum spec? 12 gigs. 12 gigs, at least a 1050, at least 6100. You have a 1300X. You have a 1050 Ti, which is great. And you need the RAM. So you're going to need 2 more 4GB sticks. Or I could put an 8GB stick in there, I guess. Here's what I'll do. I'll buy an 8GB stick. What was it, 2666? Yes. So buy that. That should give him 12. We'll hit next day. We'll hit accept. And then if we need anything else, then we'll worry about that afterwards. So let's go ahead and wait for that for tomorrow. And I think this is gonna be all set by now, right? Oh, I still have to run it, don't I? Oh, jeez. I thought that was running in the background this entire time. So that's unfortunate. I guess now I gotta wait even longer. Alright, I'm back. It's not crashing. It's all set to go. We'll put this in the hallway. And we'll accept that. We got a 5-star rating. Let's go. Alright, cool. So that takes care of all that. Now all we have to do now is wait for the next day. I'm gonna go turn the light off. PC goes off, saves the utility bill. And we're gonna end that day. I'm gonna go to work. Gonna get our parts, gonna turn the light back on, gonna turn the PC on, gonna take our rigs, go put one there, one here. What does this one need? Needs to run Premiere Pro. Okay, cool. We'll put that stick of RAM in there. Apparently, I guess I can't put a different denomination? Don't remember that being a thing in real life, but okay, I'll buy another freaking 8GB stick then. And then again, I could just be also being stupid. What? You... Oh, I have to take that out first, huh? That That would probably help. Alright, cool. This goes in there. This goes in here. There we go. Now we get to plug it in. That's apparently all that it needed, which is good. Didn't think there was anything else he had to worry about, so I'm glad I didn't waste the money on like another GPU or a CPU, because that would just be more money down the drain. I don't believe this one said anything about doing a virus scan, but I will check anyway. Plastic white cables, that's what you wanted. Okay, well, guess you're getting white cables then. Alright, kept taking this off. Okay, now we need the cables. Install cables, plastic white. And we're gonna plug those in. For whatever reason, it's installing regular cables again. I never understood this either. I literally have white cable selected, but it's like, these are clearly not white cables. And like, if I go and if I take care of that thing, like I'm gonna put this over here, and I'm gonna hit, you know, why are you? Oh, I have to boot it up again. Gosh darn it. All right. Well, if I give that and I collect my money, it's gonna give me like 4 stars because it's gonna be like, oh, there's no white cables in here. It's like, yes, there flipping is. It's just the game didn't want to put them in there. It's like, I don't get it. I got 5 stars. Let's flip and go. All right, cool. No 3D Mark scores. No 3D Mark scores. Leveled up. And Uncle Tim wants me to pay $5,000 and get part of the store. Cool. Even though I'm doing all the work. Thanks, Uncle. You want a graphics card, and you want a 3D Mark score. Okay. Your final reward of $4,000 is being... Hold up. Hold the flippin' phone. You want me to build you a PC with $0 labor, $0 budget, and you're only saying, oh, if you do this for me, you will get $4,000 in the end. You know what? Whatever, dude. Whatever, man. I will literally, only because I know what already makes up a 3,000 3D Mark score, fine, I will do it. I don't care anymore. This guy wants a replacement graphics card. He's got a 960 Gaming LE. 960, and it's an LE 4GB. That's the one right there. Next day delivery. Okay. And then that's it. That's the only other ones I have to worry about. What does this one need? Let me plug it in and find out. If I plug this in, and I hit the power button, it doesn't turn on at all. Cool. That means it's going to be a motherboard issue. Either that or a power supply issue. And I'm praying to the Lord that this is just gonna. I did not mean to take the filter off. I'm praying that it's just gonna be a power supply issue. I do not feel like taking apart an entire motherboard. Let's go. It's a flippin'. This is a scripted build too. If you think about it, what's your budget? $100. Screw it. I'll give you a Power King 400. I'll give you a little bit of an upgrade. Why not? At least you want easy stuff. I'm willing to do that for you. All right, put the dust filter back. Why did I take that off in the first place? All right, PSP mount goes right back there. Now I want to put the side panel back on. Wait, I lied. I gotta plug things back in first. And now it wants to give me white cables. Thank you, game. I appreciate it. Alright. Now we can plug it in. And plug in keyboard and mouse. I'm not gonna worry about the display out. I just want to make sure that it powers up and I can hear a startup sound. If I can hear that, we're good to go. Alright, cool. We're good. I'm gonna go ahead and accept. I'm gonna collect that. My 5 stars. This guy needs a replacement PSU and CPU. So we'll go ahead and take those out. We're gonna have to remove the thing here. Gonna take that out, and I gotta reinstall. Guess you're getting to 600 because I gave the 400 to somebody else. Let's go. And then we gotta install a new CPU. Take that out. Put in the new one. We'll close that up. Put some thermal paste on there. We'll go ahead and close that up. Plug everything back in. And we should be good to go. I don't think this guy has anything other requests, because this is again a scripted one where it's not like you get an actual review for it. So we can take care of that. It's all this broken thing. I don't know why it's even there. And we'll just go ahead and put our. We'll go ahead and power that off. Unplug that. And we need to go ahead and put everything back together. Collect that. Got a 5-star. That's fine. This guy needs a PC. We'll worry about that at some other point in time. We unlocked 1060. That's pretty cool. Alright, cool. That's good to know. You know what I'm going to do now? Just because we've already spent so much money, I'm buying the stupid auto connect tool. I'm tired of plugging thing in. You know, the less I can have to plug in is great. That's perfect. Alright, cool. Now we can shut this off, turn the light off, and end the day. And that is the end of the week as well. So I get to go home. I want to reiterate that this is not supposed to be. This is not just supposed to be me. I'm trying to have fun with this. Basically, I'm trying to have as much fun with this as possible, because well, realistically, if you don't, then you're gonna end up like really giving yourself a headache. So don't take this as legitimate. Like, I would definitely say take some of it into consideration, but for the most part, this isn't supposed to be a tutorial on how to build a computer IRL. This is just me doing stuff in the game. This is more so a tutorial of the game than it is of building a PC. So don't take any of that for granted. But for now, I'm going to leave it here. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new. I'd love it at your channel. Guys, I got a Discord. Come check me outside YouTube. It's a fun time for all. Hope you guys enjoy this video as much as I did. I hope to see you guys in my next one. Whoa, goodbye!